Hello and welcome to today's update. 3 things to let you know about today. First one is I added in this Herdsman's Lodge description. So we put in the deer a couple of days ago. This is the building you would build on top of deer to upgrade your management of that pasture. And in this instance, I've named it the Herdsman's Lodge and it's working in game. If I show you that now. So you see, we can come here. We can go to this deer resource and build a Herdsman's Lodge. This is an authentic 17th century turn. It's now going to build up over time. You can see it in the countdown tracker. It will build up in time. And then, and we'll get additional resources out of this. It just costs us some wood, a family, and a bit of time. It's an infrastructure investment, which is just what this game is about. The next thing I have to show you, in the most glamorous software of them all, that's right, Word. So this article, I think it's amusing. I'm really interested to hear whether you think it's amusing or not. So the headline is Controversial Mathematician Provokes Fury. We've got a journalist. This isn't particularly interesting. Controversial mathematician Michael Dupont has challenged the length of the calendar year, asserting the traditional length of a year, 48 7-day weeks, is inaccurate. Said Dupont at a public lecture, the length of a year should be defined by the length of time between winter solstices, which is 48 weeks and 1 day. Royal Reader of Dates Henry Thistlethwaite had a different point of view. I'm not calling for him to be executed, but I don't think he should be allowed to do maths anymore. Reacting to criticism, Dupont commented, I recognise that having 48 weeks in a year works out much neater for everyone, but our weather keeps moving around the calendar. 160 years ago, winter was the hot season and summer cold. It's confusing to historians. The calendar is officially set by the Council of Clerics. A spokesman for the council weighed in hard, calling for more debate. We think the most important thing is for everyone to feel like they've been heard. That's the article. I think that's amusing. Very interested to hear what you think. It's very easy to write something and find it's amusing for yourself. But this is why I'm doing YouTube. This is why I'm doing Twitch, is to get feedback. So please, if you found that amusing or not, let me know. The last thing to tell you about is that I've updated my menu screen. So we still have the same blank background, but now we have all of the items that we want to work in the final version of the game. They don't actually do anything just yet, most of them, but this is small steps. I think what I want to show off really is the fact that I've named them. I think these are hopefully obvious what they mean. Certainly what tutelage, this is the tutorials button. Options, credits, those will be normal. Quit, it's perfectly straightforward. New island and map seed, I think will be straightforward enough for players. But I've named them thematically. So if we actually get into game, and then hit our options menu, we see that now other than continue game, it now says return to island, and to sort of abandon the run and start a new run is abandon island. So I think those are thematically more interesting. It's just a little bit of flavour that I put into the menu. So no, that was my update for today's streaming. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow.